Hi everyone, it's your Agri-Sciences librarian Elizabeth here. Today we are going to look at how you can make sure you don't get caught in a trap many step into using bad or predatory scientific articles in your research. But first we need to understand the concept of what a predatory journal is. Research is published in, amongst other places, scientific journals. These journals are managed by publishers, and there are a number of processes that occur behind the scenes of your average journal article. The most important process is the peer review process, which refers to those researchers almost marking the article that has been sent in, giving comments and suggestions and also disagreements about the article. Each peer reviewer then sends a marked version back to the journal editor, who sends it back to the researcher for changes and updates to the article. This also plays the role of ensuring the quality of the science published and, very importantly, preventing bad scientific articles from being published. This process can also be repeated until the journal is satisfied with the article and may take quite some time. The system of peer review is often called blind or double-blind peer review, meaning that either one party doesn't know who the other party is, or both parties don't know who the other person is. The idea is that this means that no bias should take place in the peer review system. To understand how to differentiate predatory journals from legitimate journals, it is important to know the process going into producing scientific articles, because it is when those processes are cut or ignored that a journal becomes predatory. In recent years, there's been an explosion of predatory journals who appear to be scientific but are not. They charge for authors to be published in their journals, but they are most notably only interested in getting the money and not doing much else. The problem with these journals is that they easily appear in search engines like Google Scholar and Google, where it also isn't that easy to see that the article published can either be fake science, bad science, or just misguided. These journals also make a habit of emailing academics and students, which they scrape from journal website lists, bursary lists, project lists, and social media sites like ResearchGate. These emails flatter them, asking to publish their work. So why do we need to avoid them? Publishing in a predatory journal is comparable to the rotten apple example. It basically means that you are okay with the bad or fake science in that journal, and this could also mean that your own research is bad science or fake science. Using a predatory article in your research also means that your science is tainted with the rotten apple, and also brings the science into disrepute. So that's what predatory journals are. With our next video, we will look at a practical example of how to identify a predatory journal.